Okay, welcome back to me after cutting down all the trees and clearing a pathway to the village and to where the quarry is. And I will show you what I've done Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Okay, I have my voice back. I summoned it from the dead and... Oh, nope, never mind. Alright, so I summoned it, and we're back. Okay, so, look how nice that looks. We have a huge new space, and feels nice and open, and we can actually start placing down buildings, and getting the villagers into a proper home, building up defense, lighting the area up, because in this world we fear the dark. Oh, right, and from the skeletons that I had killed earlier, I managed to get a puppy dog. Oh, and just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying this content and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help me, obviously, but it also it also gives you the ability to watch more of this content and more of any other content I post. And because I know that's definitely what you need, I know these things. Sorry, I'm all seeing you know what, never mind, I can't even say the word. Omniscient? No. You know what, never mind, I'm not gonna even worry about it. Whatever, I'm all seeing. That's all I was trying to say. So, ooh, what are you? No, sorry. Anyways, like, subscribe, it does help. And funky terrain generation. No, I don't want to know. Okay, so then I need to clear these trees out and make a nice pathway to this house back here. Oh, and for the official name of the kingdom that we're living in, this is the Kingdom of the Reach. And that means I need a banner. So I'm going to be coming up with some sort of banner idea so that we can actually get some sort of progression on this world, so it looks like, I mean, we already have progression on this world, but you know what I mean. It adds more detail, there's more understanding to this world that has come to, I want to say fruition, but its existence. Alright. So I should probably go get the dirt back from home base, bring it over here, level this all out. Because it's like, here's a tip for people that do play this game, is when you are building, it's okay to have something that isn't a flat surface. You want that in the long run because of the fact that it gives the land movement, and no place is perfectly flat. Yes, we can get something that simulates having a very flat area, but there's always going to be movement to the land. So, you know, you might as well include it in there. Ooh, and you, my friend, might need to be moved. So I think also what needs to be done here is, besides cleaning up all the pathways, I might tear this down a little bit more, but I do like the height here. And, oh, okay, so, side note, what is this village's production? What do they do? What's the history of this village? So the village that we are going to be creating is based off the idea that all the iron ore that gets... Oh, whoops. I did not give myself enough. So all of the iron ore that is mined gets brought to this village to be made into tools and different types of gear because iron is so useful. In the age that we're living in, or age, quote unquote, the story that... Did you just jump out? Oh, you must be so big that you're able... No, you could just walk up and over. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Thankfully, leads haven't broken yet. Okay, so... Oh, what was I saying? But anyways, so iron is always going to be useful, especially in this world that we're creating because it creates the basic gear. It is also used in sawmills. It can be a big exportation. Um, it's used in basic military armor. Because I'm thinking like the military or garrison or whoever is manning the area will be using iron armor. Plus, on top of that, we have iron golems, which the villagers will spawn in, just giving more of that idea that, hey, you know, we are iron exporters. What the we take the iron that is given to us and turn it into so such and such and so and so. So now since we have all that story, I need to get Crackalacken. Is Crackalacken still a word? Or is that just something that is so outdated? You know what? I don't know. I don't care. Alright, well, after exhausting couple of hours and numerous resources gone, obliterated, dissolved, I've come up with an inn. Ish. It's not even done. I have to go farm more trees, and I already broke my diamond axe, and diamond pick's looking a bit rough, and then diamond shovels, it's okay. But, okay, so as like part of this building, yes, it feels like it kind of cuts in to this pathway, makes it feel like it's a bit more stiff because you do have this curving road that does come down here. I should probably build like a little wagon area or drop off tarp area or depositing area for the iron to have like a little iron workshop here. And then you come down here and then you go into the inn. So you're probably asking yourself, okay, that's great and all, but where are the llamas, the horses, the mules, the donkeys that tugged and towed all this stuff over? Where are they gonna stay? Well, I don't want to put it here because I would have to cut this whole area out. And I think I want to just fill this in. because I like how this feels, and then kind of just round this out, and then have a little iron workshop plus dumping area right there. So I'm thinking to have the stables right over here. Actually, you know what? No. If the stables is right over here, then it will cut right. It'll make it feel like the well, because the well is the main area. So it won't feel quite right. So, better idea. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna fill this in so it doesn't matter. Um, but I feel like I could put the stables right here. And that way, it's just across the road. You come over here, you can get whatever else you need. Then there's this little building, which could be like enchanting, or I gotta fix that. That doesn't look quite right. I'll probably extend this building out a little bit more so there's more area. But this could either be a house or a shop. And then I'm thinking, because this adds just such a cool area, how the road leads straight here. If this gets turned into like an iron area, an iron working area, like a major one. And actually, I think I'll also put the drop-off area in there. And what this will signify is... Nope, sorry, I'm so distracted I gotta clean up my roads. I know, it's terrible. I interrupt myself just to clean up roads. Terrible. Okay. Since that's all completed, I will... Stop! Ah! Alright, come in here. I think this right here will be something else. Because, say, there's bandits, or... Because there still will be crime no matter in what area, because one population or another will feel cheated, or they have been taught to... This is the only way they can survive, and or they don't have what they need because however the system's set up, it didn't allow them to get what they need to live, so they have to take from others, or they just enjoy it. So obviously there's going to be those people in this, in this world, so I think if that is not at the corner, but if it's, pushed back here, and hidden, so like you'll have to physically drop down, and that's like a sheer drop. It's like over 20 feet, probably closer to 30 feet-ish of a drop. Realistic standards, which don't actually really apply that well to a fantasy game, because there's something called feather falling. Oh my god! Why is there so many? How can you take so many hits, little kid? Little baby zombie. Anyways, there'll be marauders like these guys who will try to come in and take what is not rightfully theirs. And that is part of the reason why we bring the ironworks farther into the city or town, and that's why we bring the ironworks into the city. So that gives us that reassurance that we won't be robbed or stolen from. Obviously, this will get, I don't know what to do with it yet. I kind of like it, so I think I'll probably take this design and put it somewhere else. Because also, we have this little cave over here, and we have a couple options for this area where I'm standing. Either we block this off and like carve this side of this hill out to make it so that this little valley is covered and is more likely to be more secure if anything happens. And we put a wall here, or we leave this pathway, but we also have this area, which does go down into the mines. And that is actually what I'm going to be doing with this, and I think that I won't block that off. And I'll have to put like, because yes, like, okay, so let's see. Yes, they take from over there, they're exporting all of the iron that's over there to this part of the kingdom or empire. But they are also going to have their own mine. Otherwise, this town, what's it getting from? Even though it's out here, that's what it's getting. But also, when I was talking about this in the last episode, sorry, this is going to be like a whole nether lore video, and I think that's kind of where I'm going to go. Maybe I'll cut some of this out or just make it a longer episode. We're going to have a lot of trees and timber. So we'll have to set up, a guild, like the the Iron Guild, and the Wood Lumber Guild. And those will need official buildings. Okay, so after we have our guild set up, whatever, we got that covered. This is also going to be a village where some of the people over there will come from. Just because it makes sense. Like, you're not only going to have people living near you, you generally want people that work for you to live near where your office or whatever building is, but because it's so close, it'll just fit in nicely. Alright, enough of my talking and going over the storyline of this area. You probably want to see what I've actually built. So, what I've decided, this is like the tap room. Or maybe semi-tap room. Like, I'll have the bar stand over there, and then this is where they'll come in, drink, eat, and then there'll be like a cellar area to go down and go straight to the water, or like have a little well underneath. Oh boy. I'm going to leave that. I'm terrible. And then also the other thing I've done is I have just layered the logs. So kind of going off of this idea of how the logs are layered on top of the frame, that's what's done here, but they're layered in a way that this is going to cost a lot of resources, but it gives it more of this kind of rough and tumble feel. And like the place is still in development. The fact that you have to strap trees straight onto your buildings without like refining it into shingles or wooden shingles or stone shingles or slate. Ooh, I should probably have some buildings with some stone, like slate stone roofs. Alright, so next is in this episode, I want to get a banner done. And this will be like the last thing I do for this episode. Okay, also, side note, friendly reminder, for the second time in the video, if you haven't liked and you want to see more of this content, you know what you should do? You should hit that like button. So, banner designs, I think I can subsect them per guild. There can be different banner colors for different guilds, but the main banner, I think I want to do this. And then, oh wait, I am going to need white. Is that just, oh no, this is a light gray. Okay, and that's just a gray dye. Which I get from you, right? No, you're also a light gray. So yellow. Cornflower. Do I have any more ink set? No, I do not. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. Alright, so in my creative test world I spent a good chunk of time figuring out different build styles. This will eventually get more filled up. But, oh, right, yeah. Okay, so here was the original idea for the inn, but I just didn't have the space to do it, because this is a huge project. And I don't like the stables there. Or the corral, I guess. Or not really corral, whatever. Anyways, but this type of detail is going to be on in the real world one. But here, I'm thinking this. These are the ideas that I came up with for the reach. And I really like this one. So, what do I need? So I'll do like a gray. Actually, I think. Because I like the. Alright. So, after a little bit of time, two options I have are these. So I think for like a professional one, this one is going to be like the main banner of. So I think this is going to be like the standard banner for the overall kingdom. Then, if once I find brown dye, I will dye the top of this brown so that it, you know, will look better. But as the final, this is what it's gonna be. And this guy was my first one, which, since it's half and half at this point, I wonder what I can do with it. And that's like another subsect of, so like the main design of the whole this country, nation, empire, whatever, is going to be the white, the red, or red, white, red, white, red, with the gray. Maybe the gray banner is the overall general one, with the yellow sun in the center for the reach. Then, hold on. I might have to display this up a bit higher. I don't know. Or added like a few more. Like one there, or something like that. Or actually have like the center standard banner and then what the subsect of this area is. So I think if it has brown on top, it will be that area over there. But the gray... Do I have any more red? No, I don't. This will be... This... Wait, hold on. Alright, Alright, I'm running out of time. I'll have to edit a lot today. Come on, come on. Boom. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's a little off-putting just because the door isn't centered. But... yes. This. I know there's a way to copy banners. There we go. Yes. Alright, perfect. That way I don't have to keep wasting dye. And then... wait. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this banner as over there. Yes, I am really liking that. I'm going to probably put these on the ends. Alright, Alright, I'm running out of time. I'll have to edit a lot today. Come on, come on. Boom. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's a little off-putting just because the door isn't centered. But... yes. And wait, do I have any more dark gray? No, I do not. So, let's just get this up on a pillar, and then we can have a fantastic area. Oh, and if anyone has any suggestions or wants to see something, write it down in the comments. I am always open to suggestions, different ideas, things to add. What's the lore here? What else can be added onto the story?